Welcome to another edition of Man Club. Today we're going to discuss painting the splash guards on an 8th generation coupe. They come from the manufacturer Honda, looking something like this. This is an example of a front, all black. What we'd like to do is paint the exposed area to match the body color. If you're lucky enough to own a sedan, you might be able to find the paint code that matches from a 09 Acura TSX, and with a slight modification you can just put those on your car. But for us coupe owners or sedan owners that don't have a matching paint code in the Acura color, this is what we're stuck with. So basically we're going to try to paint this outside edge of the splash guard that will show on the outside of the car. We're going to leave the inside black because that'll just get chipped up anyway. Let's get started. As you can see, I've laid them out as they come. Mine were already on the vehicle, so I took a minute to take them off. And this is the edge we'll be painting here, 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 and here. Since mine were on the vehicle, I got me a bucket of soapy water. I'm going to wash them off first. Alright, now that we're finished washing them up, we're going to let them air dry for a second here, and we'll run through the process of what we're going to do today. It's basically a 5-step chemical process, but you could probably cut a couple steps if you really were on a budget. I'm going full out because I want this to stick and look the best it can for as long as it can. So we're going to start out with SEM 38353, which is a plastic and a prep. It's a cleaner basically redoing what I just did, but in a chemical way, cleaning the surface and getting it ready for some kind of paint treatment. Next we're going with the SEM 38363, which is a sand-free product. You could use sandpaper, but what this will do is it's a chemical that will prepare, slightly rough up the surface and prepare it for paint or something to stick to it. Third, we're going with a SEM 39133, which is a flexible primer, followed by OEM matching paint, which I ordered from Paint World. I'll throw up the site there on the screen. And finally, clear coat. I went with DuPont acrylic clear, which is high quality stuff. Like I said, I want this to look professional and stick on there for years. So that's the 5-step process we'll be using today. In addition to the cans I just rattled off, the other supplies we're going to use today is some cardboard or something to spray on. You don't want you to get your mom or your wife or whoever mad because you sprayed all over their picnic table. Some old rags, maybe an old t-shirt that your girlfriend gave you and you hate her now, and some masking tape. I use the blue stuff, it's best. Next thing we're going to do is take our masking tape and mask off the edge where we don't want to paint. I don't know how well you can see it here, but there's a nice seam along this edge right where we're wanting to mask off. We're going to use that to tape up against. It's probably part of the manufacturing process, but it's a nice clean straight edge, so it's perfect for us to tape against. Alright, now that we got our edge nice and taped, here's the side we're going to paint. This side's really going to face the body, so no one will ever see it. But this side is the wheel well side. You can see mine's still a little bit dirty, but that's from all the tire shine and all that crap on there. It won't matter. What we're going to do though is we're going to cover it with this craft paper that actually shipped inside when I got the spray bottles from Paint World or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and recycle this paper and mask off this part that's going to be exposed. We want to keep it black, no overspray. Alright, so we got our splash guards masked. You can see the inside that goes to the body of the car. And this is the side. I paid real good attention to try to keep it black and follow that edge nicely. So I've got all 4 of them laid out here. I'm going to hit them again. I went inside because it was too windy, and I'm going to hit them again with these plastic leather prep spray and wipe them down real good, and then we'll get to the the painting part. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we got them all wiped down again, cleaned up. Got all my latex glove residue off and any other oils or dirt that I might have got on it. Next coming up, we're going to hit it with this sand free. And it says, while this is still wet on there, to hit it with the first coat. So a very light coat be it, but first coat. So we're going to get out our flexible surface primer here and shake it up real good for about a minute. Hit it with the sand free. And while the sand free is still wet, we'll hit a very light coat with this. And then we can continue with another coat of primer. And then we'll go on to the paint. And there we go. I couldn't spray and film at the same time. But right there is a quick shot of the sand free. Get it till it's wet looking. And then I hit it with a very, very light coat of the flexible primer. And we'll let that set and hit it again another 15-20 minutes. Alright, as you can see here down the line, we've got everything coated up nicely. What we did is we hit it with the half coat right after we put on the sand free, then 2 full coats of the flexible primer, waiting 10 minutes between coats to make sure everything's dry. You don't want to have any drips or runs here. So that's all dry. It's been 10 minutes, so I'll get out my color, which is the color code for my car here, which is the NH700M, which is the Alabaster Silver Metallic. So I'm going to shoot these. So I'm probably going to hit it like 4 or 5 coats. I want to get it nice, clean, beautiful looking paint here on these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. Alright, so we got the about 2 coats on here, and I just want to show you this technique in case you've never really done this before. It's pretty basic, fundamental stuff for painting, but you know, if you've never played with it before, this is what you want to do. You take your spray can and you want to go from a side-to-side motion. You don't want to start and just because you'll make a spot and it'll drip. So shake it up real good, and then start moving your arm before you shoot it, and then just lightly go back and forth. The idea is not to really coat it on there, but it's just to get nice light coats and do it coat after coat. That's why I'm doing 5 coats of this, so it'll be nice thick paint before it's all said and done. Alrighty, so we got about 4 coats of paint on, and I just started hitting it with this DuPont acrylic clear coat. I suggest cracking a window because this stuff will get you high. So this is what it's starting to look like. You can pretty much picture what the finished product's going to be. So here's the final product. We've got a couple coats of clear on here, and it's looking pretty good. We'll just take off the masking and see how they look. So there we have it, finished product after a couple hours worth of work. A few key points to remember. The first is get your splash guards clean first, and then spend the time to do the masking right, because you've got a real distinct line there and you want to make it look really good. Take your time between coats. Don't spray too much. Keep your arm moving when you're spraying, and get some real light coats over and over again. That's the key. Don't rush on this. You got to take your time. So I'll set up a picture tomorrow. I'm gonna let these sit overnight and fully set up and cure, and I'll put them back on tomorrow. Put a picture up, and that's it. Until next time.
And that's it. I'm spent.
Oh, wow.